Good morning and welcome back again to this fourth instalment for another weekend working on the car. Yeah, if you didn't catch the last episode, go back and watch it, because we pulled out the engine, swapped across the parts from the old engine to the new one. Today I'm going to get the gearbox off and all the associated parts that go with that onto the new engine. And then it should be good to go back into the car. Yeah, that's about it really. Let's get started. I'm going to pull the gearbox off and we'll go from there. Stay tuned. I'm never doing that again. I'm never saying stay tuned again. That's horrendous. Apologies. Yeah, let's crack on. Okay, so this is the gearbox. This is a nice new box that I built. It's a DC2 S80 gearbox, a 96 spec one, so it's got the shorter 4th and 5th gear set, but I've also put in a Cars 1.5 way limited plated diff and what final drives do we have? I can't even remember what's in it. Whatever the good one is, a 4.78 final drive. And it's nice, it's really nice. It matched this engine beautifully, it ran really well, and I'm hoping it'll be even nicer obviously with a bump in power. So, first to come off today is the starter motor. So let's get on with it really. Next I need the old intermediate shaft, so that can come off. Okay, so pulled off the rear engine bracket. I won't need this because I've bought this replacement from Backyard Civics. It's a UK team, maybe becoming a company, I don't really know, but they're a good bunch of blokes. They sent me this part, good prices, and the weight difference is insane. This probably weighs about maybe a kilo, probably just over a kilo. And this is easily double the weight, so it's just a nice little weight saving, you know, a nice part. You're not going to see it, it's not exactly a show and shine part, but it's just, you know, every little helps. So I don't need that, and I get to keep hold of this, which is great. So yeah, that's that bit. Clutch, I've not inspected this since I fitted the new clutch and the new flywheel, but it's looking alright, you know, it's a nice even bit of wear, there's no hot spots, which is good to see. So that's that off. Now I've got to pull the flywheel off, clean it all up, swap the mounts over, or get the B18 onto the crane and put it all back together. Let's get these off now. Beautiful. Bearing nice and smooth, just checking for things like that. Bearing's perfect, but it should be, 'cause it's bloody brand new. Right, that's it, I think. there's nothing else to come off this engine, I think. So you have to swap these over now. I don't know if you have to just rest this up somewhere, and yeah, put the new engine on the crane, and we can start putting all the parts back.
Embrace of chaos and war, the oppressed lie writhing down on the floor. This Babylon.
Alright, that's the flywheel on, all torqued up. Just going to give the face a spray off with some brake cleaner, and then we'll get the clutch on. I don't have a clutch alignment tool, but I just use a socket. It seems to work quite well. A socket with a piece through the middle, and you can line it up alright. It'll be easier with this being out of the car as well. So I'll do that now.
I'll fear that you shall know. To ruin suppress, destroying overgrown.
Right, that's the clutch on. I've aligned it by eye. We'll see how that works out. So let's see if this gearbox will go on. Just going to move the engine over a little bit.
Kings of this world, servants shall serve, slaves never free. Kings of this world, all that to be, all that you hear, and all that you see.
Right, there we go, that's the gearbox closed up. I closed it in by hand. I just had to buffer the crane up against the worktop so I had something to push against. And it slid straight on, so whew, that's good, sweating. So I'll bolt it up, and then I can get the crane, I can get it all chained up again. And that's it really. Dripping. It's warm out, you know, it's sunny, I'm hot. Nothing to do with the physical exertion going on here. Oh, right, so let's get this baby bolted up. Okay, that's the engine all back together. The gearbox is on, as you can see. So now it's time to put it in the car. Exciting. So I'm going to put it in. I've got the got that engine mount on. The only issue, it's not bad, but because it uses these nylon sort of sleeves, I don't know how tight to torque it up, because it wants 80 odd Newton meters, and well, yeah, 80, it will just end up crushing it. So I'll have to email the guys and see what setting they reckon to torque it up to. But yeah, let's put this bad boy in, see how it fits. I'm sure it fits just fine. Right, so we've got the engine in with near enough everything hooked up. The exhaust is hooked up just through to the mid centre section. I've not put the drive shafts in yet, just because if anything goes wrong then I don't have to take all that apart again. Not put any water in it or the radiator. I can run it for 10 seconds just to make sure everything's roughly okay. All the wiring's in. One thing to note is, so the EG6 map sensors here, and this is a map sensor as well. It says on top map sensor. The plug fits and reaches, so hopefully that's okay. There is a little, on the B series you've got this little thing here. I don't know what that is. It was blocked off anyway from when I've owned, since for as long as I've owned the car, so that's obviously missing, and the plug's obviously left disconnected. So hopefully it won't throw any error codes on the engine. But I think, I'm just waiting for the oil to settle and get some oil into it. I think we're about to start her up. Scary! Oh my god! Let's see what happens, I don't know. I don't know. There's the music. Yeah, so let's get it oiled up. I'll just double, well, say double, about the 5th check I'll be doing on everything, make sure everything's connected and nothing's going to blow up. But yeah, I think we're about good to go. So the next time I do a little clip, we'll be starting her up. Scary times. Right, stand by. Right, let's do this. You're looking at, this is genuine fear on my face right now. Oh my god. Oh, right, here we go. Power. No engine light. I don't even know if it's in gear, doesn't really matter I suppose. Shut up! It started with no engine lights! Oh. Well, that rattling was probably my empty gearbox. Oh. Wow, like a glove, like a glove. I'm so happy. She's fired right up. Right. Whew. Whew, I'm trying not to be too loud because next door having a barbecue and I'm going to be talking to myself in the garage like a stranger. Okay, good. Bloody good. Good. So, let's get the rest of it put back together. Get a fluidator up all round with water, gearbox, and then I'll run her up, get her up to temperature, make sure everything's good, got no leaks, then I'll dump in the engine flush, go through that process, flush her out, put the good fluids in, then I'll reconnect. I haven't connected up the oil cooler yet because I didn't want to put engine flush through that and risk it, you know, getting stuck in there and fitting out the oil for later on. Sweet work. This is good. Right, at least crack on. Time's ticking away. But hopefully we'll have a little evening drive this evening. So let's crack on. Okay, so I've got an issue that I've just noticed. Oh, put that back. So I've got a water leak and it couldn't be in a worse place. So I can show you on the old engine. This pipe here, this water pipe, I believe we've got a leak coming out of here. I did take the pipe off and I did notice that the O-ring was a little bit saggy. So my own fault really. I should have realised that nobody likes a saggy ring. So well, this is going to put me right back. I'll probably have to take a few days off of work and get this sorted, but hopefully I can. I don't know really. I've got some sealant. I can put some silicone sealant in and potentially seal it up. But yeah, that's pushed me right back. I mean, otherwise the drive shafts are back in, the water pipe or the radiator's back on, all the wiring's good. Yeah, just a bit miffed about that. It's getting on and I've got a big test tomorrow, so I might have to call it a day and just rest up. I just want to get it done though. But yeah, hopefully what I can do, just looking at the old engine, I think there's, I don't know if you can see, but there's a bolt there and a bolt there, and I think if I undo them and take all the water pipes off, then that hard pipe comes out as one piece. if that's the case, it won't be too bad because I can just snake it behind everything. But if I can undo them 2 bolts and even just pull it back enough to put some silicone sealant on it and then put it back in, we might get away with it and be lucky. So I'm tempted to try and get that done now. And then if it doesn't work, I've still got time next time to get it sorted. So there'll be an episode 5. But there won't be any, I won't be able to run the car up properly today. Nor will I be able to obviously go for a drive, which is a bit of a shame. But bit of a downer, yeah, I've got to say, it's a bit of a downer. It doesn't help that I'm pretty tired now. It's been quite a hard day doing this on your own. It's quite physical. But let's have a look. Let's see if I can get this pipe nipped today. Maybe get a lucky break, and then we'll go from there. If not, let's call it a day. So I'm gonna have a go with this pipe now. See how we get on. Right, so I've just pulled the alternator out of the way to get better access and just got my finger in and had a feel, and that saggy O-ring is halfway out of where it should be sat, as in I can feel it already and it should be inside the housing, so that's obviously the issue. I can't believe I didn't see that when I put it back together. What an utter spastic. Never mind. At least I know that's definitely where it's leaking from. And that's definitely the issue. So I'll put it back together. I'm tempted to rob the O-ring out of the old engine, to be honest. Yeah. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. I've got an hour. I'll give myself 1 hour to get this done, and then I'm done. So see what we can get done. Right, I might have copped a lucky break. I prayed to the car gods, man, and they might have helped me out. So yeah, I've done what I said. I undone them 2 bolts at the end and just managed to pop that pipe out enough that I could squeeze the O-ring back in. So it's seated properly now. So, and it's all back together. So fingers crossed. I'll fill it up with fluids. Just got to do the water and the gearbox oil, get them fluids in, and we'll fire it up and let it run up. Get it up to temperature, and then check for leaks. Fingers crossed. So why leaks are always an issue when you do big builds like this. There's always a leak somewhere. Praying this is the only one. So we'll see. But yes, I'll fill up with fluids and we'll see what we got. So just refilling the gearbox fluid. Just thought I'd give you guys a little tip, really. I haven't done one for a while. So on the B series transmissions, the fill plug. So the fill plug. I can't even see where I'm pointing. The fill plug is just there, where I've already taken it out. Now you filter spill, so you fill it up until oil starts coming out of that hole. Now you can either try and fill it up through that hole, which is kind of awkward, or you can take out the vehicle speed sensor, which is just down there. You can see I've put a filler in, and you just fill it up through that. So you fill it up through there until it pours out of the fill hole, which you can see just there, and make sure you've got something underneath to catch the fluid. So let's get that done. Let's get it filled up. Okay, that is all the fluids done. Well, I say done, I've just got to bleed the water system. But I ran it up on the standard B16 map. So I'm going to open up this ECU and put in the B18C6 chip. So I'll sit you there. Just make sure that your battery's disconnected when you do this. Obviously I'm on the kill switch, so it's all disconnected. And with things like this, working with computers, you have to watch for the static. So I'll make sure I take my gloves off and just ground myself out against the chassis of the car. Well, that I shouldn't have to because I'm touching it anyway. And hopefully there she is. So I'll just get the new chip. Yeah. So you can see, hopefully you can see, let's move you a bit closer. So with the chip you've got a little notch, and the notch goes obviously that way round, so there's the new chip. I know chip tuning isn't, you know, the sort of way to go with things, but it's really cheap. You know, you're talking 30 odd quid for a base map that's got your mods, you know, incorporate. You know, I told the guy it's from H-Tune, as you can see, it's the same company, and you tell them exactly, they've got thousands of maps, and you tell them exactly what you've got. You know, and I've got a pretty basic setup. I wouldn't be doing this if I had a boosted setup, but it's just, I just don't see, you know, to buy a Hondata it's going to cost me 500 quid to do it, and I just can't see how that's cost effective when this is 50 quid. I did pay 120 quid for the ECU because I botched up my one when I was trying to socket it, but you know, Christ, for the price, you know, you're talking, I really need to get a dyno run done and see how the car runs, to be perfectly fair. But I'll tell you what, that's that job done. Simplest job ever. So I'll run her up, we'll bleed the air out of the cooling system, and that'll be me done for the day. Right, let's fire up and get her up to temperature and bleed the air out. And then I'm done. So let's have a look. So with the new chip we want to make sure that the ECU light comes on and does go out again. Awesome. We're not in gear this time. Okay, run her up to temp, no leaks, thank God, and she's perfect, purring sweet. I ran it through the gearbox just to get all the gears lubed up, so I'll recheck the gearbox fluid level and top up the coolant once it's cooled down, but it'll have to be next time. I'm all out of time for this weekend, so we'll have probably need one more day at it, and then I can get out and give it a test run. I think I need to adjust the brake pedal as well, and a few other little bits, but nothing that should take longer than a day now. All the main work is done, but she's running perfect, I'm really happy. So it's all good, that's all I've got time for this weekend. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, please do like, what's the other things you do? Subscribe and share, that's the one. Yeah, looking smart, looking really smart. So there you go. So yeah, be away for about a week or so now. I've got some tests with work, and then I'll be back. I'll try and ask to take a day off of work, maybe a Wednesday, Thursday, and then get down to Cadwell for Friday. It's probably the best bet. So we'll go with that, and I guess I'll see you then. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, as always, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.
She is my overlord. She is my overlord. She is my overlord. She is my overlord. She is my overlord.